here at Rama Lake. Lived here for 2 years and haven't ever been to this Rama Lake. Is that the trail this way or no?
Good?
Mm-hmm. Oh my goodness. Now that's a man.
Hip to sit on. Yeah. Am I heavy?
That's a good man that'll carry his girl. Most of these men these days ain't even strong enough to carry their girl. Looks like a dam right there.
Go past it. I'm just a
See all the, this got to be like a creek down in here because there's all this
I think there is.
green. I'll have to see if I can get a fishing license. Maybe I can come up here and fish.
You can, they fish out here.
If I could get a kind of fish that I wouldn't mind eating.
Look at that end. Look.
Huh?
Snaky.
Oh, really? Well, don't let one of those little rattlesnakes get you because they're more dangerous than the big ones.
Is it alive? He is alive.
Is it?
Yeah, he's probably playing dead because you don't want to.
Let me go over here next to the snake. Take me away from the snake.
Playing dead. Look at that big old squirrel. Oh man, he was like big. Oh, they do have a place to dock,
Yeah, so there's one boating dock. This might be it.
but there's no water there. It must be, the water must be low.
Let's see. We're nowhere near the water yet.
We go this way?
No.
I think we go this way. Oh, there's mud daubers. I think it's this way. Think? What is that? Is that the dam? This way or that way?
I don't know. It kind of says go this way.
Oh, the trail says this way, huh?
Oh, what?
Why are those little rattlers more dangerous?
That's what I've been told. The baby rattlers are more poison or more deadly.
Yeah.
And I don't know if that's true, but that's what I heard.
They don't know how to control their venom. Just
Yeah.
like
Like in the book.
I was just about to say that.
I don't even know if that was a rattler snake, but it might have been.
Pit vipers.
You should have brought the dog.
It's neat out here. I like it. Now that I know this is here, I'll probably come out here a lot. You know, especially if I had like a canoe. If I had a canoe, I got a fishing pole. I could paddle around and go fishing.
Might go on worms and stuff.
I want to start eating just fish, you know. But I got some fish at the dollar store because it's 65 miles to town.
Alright, I don't need that.
And it's this other kind of fish I've never heard of. You ever heard of Tiwa or something? What is that?
No.
I was like, if I've never heard of it, why are they selling it at the dollar store? And it looked like, you know, they're fillets. They look fine.
Like catfish?
But when I cooked it, it tastes kind of soggy, like mushy.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it's a dollar.
You know what I mean? I don't like that mushy texture. So maybe it's, I don't know. So I breaded it, and it's just a little bit better, but tilapia would be good. There's the lake. They led us the wrong way. Lake's that way. There's the lake over here. Oh, I love these cottonwoods.
What are those, Dad?
I think they're toilets.
Really?
Aren't they?
It would be double toilet.
Got boy and girl. But I ain't never seen an exhaust like that in a toilet. They will also serve as bomb shelters.
You can smoke a whole hog in there.
Look how green these. I wonder if I could get one of these little sprouts of a cottonwood and plant it. Like this little guy right here.
Why can't you pull it out? Get it.
I bet it's connected by root system, huh? Maybe that's where they cook meat. Smokehouse. And you can use the toilet while you're there.
Go look at it. I'm scared.
I ain't going over there.
Yes, toilet. Look at the back.
It's a toilet, but I just don't know why it's got a big chimney
Breathe.
to breathe. Look how green these cottonwoods. I love cottonwoods. This is a neat little lake. I just wish they'd let you drive in.
I think the other side you could drive in.
She said you can't.
She didn't really act like she knew.
Yeah, I want to get a cottonwood. The biggest one I can get transplant, but I would have to do it in the fall probably, huh? It's way too late. But I'm pretty sure that if I dig up one of these trees, I'm going to have to cut the sucker going to the mother. Like it's going to be connected. And that might kill it. Maybe if I did it in the fall or the winter, huh?
Maybe.
Because I would love a big tree like that on the property. You know what I mean?
You didn't buy the tree for land, you didn't have land. You didn't see.
Of course, it takes 20 years to get that size, but one day,
Looks like somebody can drive in here.
my grandchildren will have a big old tree.
Maybe you can get in here.
You guys will be sitting out there in a rocking chair saying, I'm so glad he planted that tree.
All for that one statement, huh?
We come up here once a year. Sit here in the cabin. Dogs will probably still be there. Puppies from them dogs. Although they're all fixed. Well, Buster's not.
Can you talk like you're here, not here?
Oh, I love all this. This is all, what is that? That's willows? You can make a whistle with a willow. You want me to make you a whistle?
Yeah.
I don't have a pocket knife on me. There's the water, look.
Ooh.
How pretty. We do have a lake nearby. This one of the prettiest little lakes too. What?
Somebody's got to be able to drive by here, because people are driving out here. This is supposed to be a different access point. Yeah, put some chickens out here. Look at ants to eat for days. Here's a boat ramp. This is how people get out there. We should go get some paddle boards then.
It's a pretty little lake.
This is better spot.
Hmm.
Like it? Want to get in the water?
The water's kind of
See
slimy.
how far it goes. See if we can go any farther. We found
I
one.
think it ends right there. Kind of reminds me of Lake Tahoe in a way, because it's, you know, with the pine trees and the rocks.
It really does.
Not that it really looks like pine, you know, but just for a minute, you know.
It was a little more blue.
Yeah, yeah. Of course, the water is a lot better there because it's coming off of the snowpack.
Yeah.
Go duck hunting.
Oh yeah.
What if you could catch a duck? Make a pet out of it.
Oh yeah. Ducks are good pets.
What's she doing? Huh. The water's been up here.
Yeah.
What are these flowers? Huh. You come? You going this way? Huh. See, that's not cottonwood, is it? That's poplars, aren't they?
Poplar? I don't know.
Or are those cottonwoods too?
Not sure.
Huh.
The storm's coming real fast here.
No.
Oh,
It ain't. I don't think it's supposed to rain yet. Maybe in a little bit.
it's surprising, like I said, if you heard thunder. Careful. At Morrow Canyon.
Dude, don't step in that. Wow. Huh. Gooseberries everywhere here. And if you want a gooseberries, there's a whole bunch of them right there. Wow. A rock hanging off of there.
Yeah.
Huh. Huh. Like birch or something. Now, does Sedona have this?
Yeah.
They have a lake?
Yeah. I think you're supposed to go down that way. Probably where you go fishing, right? People, probably fishers come in here, fishermen. Okay, time to say I love you, Paula.
Huh. This would be a place that I would come down here with the dogs.
The dogs. I like the dogs because they snuff out all the snakes.
I really like this lake.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's a really nice little lake. I love all these birch or whatever they are. Cottonwoods, I guess. She got more energy than anybody. Oh, I found the arch. The arch.
Where?
Look up. Back here. There's an arch and then there's a rock on top of the arch. It's not a real big one. You gotta come back a little bit to see it probably.
Yeah.
Right up that way. See it? Over this way?
Oh, right there, yeah.
Yeah.
Whoa, that's awesome.
That's not the one I was looking for.
That's so cool.
There is a big arch here, just like the one in Utah, but I don't know where it is. Man, there's more gooseberries than you can shake a stick at. If you like shaking sticks with gooseberries. Careful. Ugh. Oh my. Whew. I don't know. I think this is one of the prettiest little lakes. I'm glad we came out here. Oh, look at those stripes. White and red and white and red. Huh. Oh. A laughing hyena out here. Okay, we're no more trail here.
You see that arch up there? If you can't see it from here, we're gonna go back to it. Right up top there. Really cool. And have that rock out on top of it.
Yeah, this lake is long. It goes all the way up. This is just the end of it. It goes up the canyon. Wow, take a little motorboat.
I just want to go to that, and then we'll turn around.
Okay. Careful of these yuccas, they'll poke you. You see that?
What? That's
That willow tree's got like a bunch of roots out of the water. You know, like it's... I didn't know that they even grew like that.
Ours is gonna be more laborious. Well, training. Feel it?
Uh-huh.
How many rocks are you gonna have?
Well, if we can't make Paolo, we'll just say I love you.
Why don't you write it on?
This is a good photo. Hand me rocks, everyone. That's your job. Don't fall. Need a heart now? Oh, these are big rocks for you. I need a little rock, more big ones. You guys go power us, we need more rocks. I need Paola. P. Come on, more rocks, people. Give me more rocks. How do you spell Paola? P-A?
P-A-U.
Don't shorten it.
Why does it say I-O-U?
I love you.
I owe you that.
Huh?
More rocks, please. Okay, P-A. I spell Paola. P-A-U.
A-U.
A-U-L-A.
Yeah. Oh, yes.
need 2 more rocks.
Oh, it's a heart.
P-A.
Fix that L. Make it a little skinnier.
L. Okay, here's your photo for her. Evacuate the scene.
I love you, Paula. Aww. Then she decided that she could just write it with a rock. Either way, it's beautiful. Most beautiful thing I ever saw. Oh, on the most beautiful lake in New Mexico. It's like a little Tahoe lake. A little Lake Tahoe with the rocks you can sit on and go fishing. Like over there. Okay, I saw. There's canyons and cliffs and pine trees all around. With a little bit of Utah sprinkled in. And a little Sedona here and there. That's what New Mexico is. It's got the best of everything. We don't got any ocean though. No beaches. We have beaches along the river or along the lake. But no ocean. Whew.
Don't hit your head down on that.
Okay. You sleep good tonight, huh?
I think I'm gonna sleep in the truck now, though. I think it'd be nice. Everything for you.
Ooh.
Soft?
No. Oh. Yeah, high heels is not the ideal shoe for this. 2 inches. 2-inch heels.
They're called platforms.
They are flat though, but they're still not comfortable for this.
Yeah, it's not that they're comfortable on the bottom. It's the leather on my feet.
Oh,
The leather strap.
yeah.
But those are the ones. You can back up. That's the one.
Ooh, those over there. Oh, it's a big one.
What?
There's a lizard in there.
Oh yeah.
In there.
Really come up that
Uh-oh. Oh crap, the keys. You okay? He finds all the slick spots. Ah, back down on level ground, huh? Oh, I love these little trail through the... This kind of reminds me of, you know what? Is this yours? Did you just drop this?
Oh, that is mine.
Where'd it come from?
Yeah.
Well, it's a good thing I saw it.
Yeah.
Better have that thing on there tight. As they would say down in Georgia. She come home after the date, and Jemima say, "Well, what was it like? Was it fun? Did you have a good time?" She says, "I heard somebody say you down there at the bar having a good old time. Is it so?" She said, "Honey, it's so you wouldn't even believe how so it is." That's how they say their R's. They don't say the R. Oh man. Look at this berries. Whole thing is just gooseberries. And next month it's going to be full of gooseberries. That's a good, what?
Snake.
What?
Snake.
Let me see. What kind of snake? Where? Oh my.
Is that Al?
Yeah, just scare him off. Let me get a picture of him as he goes though. He'll run off. He ain't after nobody.
I want him on my way.
There he goes. That might even be a water snake because he looks kind of greenish.
I don't think it's rather.
That's a water snake or something. I'm glad you saw it, honey. Of course, it's probably just a water snake. Here lies Thomas Chavez. Seriously, you buried him right there?
Yeah, something must have happened.
Must be old. They don't. That's not legal nowadays.
Yeah, I'm just gonna come up here and uproot it.
You're not. It's completely illegal to bury somebody anywhere you want. It's not a cemetery.
Yeah, but that's
You can't even bury somebody in your backyard. You have to get a cemetery designation, you know. And darn sure couldn't let one be right next to a body of water like this. But I've never seen somebody buried along a lake like that. Yeah. What? Is today Monday or Tuesday or what?
Tuesday.
I guess it is supposed to rain today. I didn't remember if it was Wednesday or I thought it was Wednesday. It was supposed to. Duck hunters.
I saw little ducks cracking up there. He ran away when you guys got there.
You think duck would be good to eat? Wild duck?
Wild duck? Maybe not as good as
Are you getting the sound of
farm
thunder?
duck.
Yeah.
So many ants.
I know. Chickens that have a feast out here. What are the ants do? At least not red ants.
An anteater?
Are there anteaters out here?
No. Look at how that rock just comes down like that. Like it just ran off like molten, you know. You think this is for blowing up a raft? Huh?
Take it. I knew I was going to see a snake in there. It didn't rattle, so I knew it was.
Yeah, it was just probably a water snake.
Now somebody's not scared of snakes, huh?
No, I'm not scared of a water snake. I'm not scared of a rattlesnake as long as I'm facing it. I just don't want to have a rattlesnake jump out of the middle.
About the snake story.
Which one's that? Oh, that one? Well, in Tucumcari, there's some big rattlesnakes about that big around. Their heads are about that wide. And they're scary. I mean, they make you...
Wow.
When we were out there, Autumn and I, jumping from these big rocks like that, bigger rocks than that, like 3 times that big. There were these big rocks, we were jumping from one rock to the next. And there was like a little pond, there's an owl, real cool. And I saw Autumn out of the corner of my eye, she was about to jump off this big rock into the grass. And just as she got in midair with one foot still touching, there was 2 big, huge, long, coiled up, ready to strike. She was going to jump right in the middle of them.
Yeah.
And I thought, my heart sunk just as I saw it. I really thought I was going to have to take her to the hospital fast and wrestle those 2 rattlesnakes off of her and everything. And she, in midair, did not jump. She managed to hang on and didn't jump.
Yeah.
And if you'd have seen it, you might think I'm exaggerating. She was like in midair. But she managed to stay on that rock. She saw it out of the corner of her eye just as she was going to jump. Man, those 2 rocks. And so I was so pissed off at those snakes that I got a rock and I went over there and killed them both. I mean, I was so disgusted. They're like, I don't know what it is inside of me, but I don't like rattlesnakes. I think they scare me. And, like, I don't know. I shouldn't kill them, but...
You have a bad experience before?
I'm scared of them. I don't like them. I want them out. You know, they almost killed my daughter. Like, I just thought they needed to go. And there was some really bad snakes around there. They had one snake there. You would stand here and they'd take off and zing right up the tree. And then they'll be hanging on the branch looking at you. They just wing up and they get up there.
That's how I kill you, I've seen.
And then there was these red and white striped ones, you know, real poisonous, more poisonous than rattlesnakes. They were like red, some kind of red snakes.
Yeah, king snake.
And then they had cottonmouth too, I think, which are more deadly. Those are vipers too. I don't like them though. Oh.
huge tarantula on the road.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of big tarantulas in Tucumcari too.
Yeah. Ooh, fuzzy, fluffy baby.
If you can pull that cottonwood up out of the ground, I'll take it home and plant it.
He's got the legs for it.
We ain't got no shovel, so I don't think we can get it.
We're gonna take the road this time 'cause I don't want
I'll have to come up here and get with the shovel and get one. They're suckers. They don't want them. I wonder if I could cut the end of the branch off and get them to root or something. I'm so glad it rained. It's gonna. Even if it's not raining, it's still nice. It makes it feel better. But I think it's gonna rain a little bit tonight. It's already raining over there.
Does that mean it's raining when you can see like the clouds kind of hanging like?
Yeah, you can see them dropping rain right there.
We're not gonna go that way. We're gonna go that way.
Now you see these bushes here?
Yeah.
They look like sagebrush, right?
See the bushes?
Yeah.
But then I don't know what they're called, but those bloom. It's like roses everywhere, yellow roses. They'll be bloomed out next
Fluffy
month.
bushes. Is this the ones you're talking about? Fluffy bushes?
Like you'll come out here next month and these will all be like yellow roses everywhere. It's the most beautiful thing you've ever seen. And they last like well into the almost winter. Like even during the winter they're still there, but they're all dried up, but there's still flowers sitting on there. And they're not like yellow, they're like a pale, like a pastel color, and to me they're really pretty. Like if you could go somewhere in the world where there was rolling hills everywhere with just say roses everywhere, yellow roses or red roses, wouldn't that be beautiful?
Yeah.
That'd be beautiful. I like that.
Hmm?
But that's not here.
Do what?
It's not that pretty.
I think so. The only thing prettier than these yellow roses here is in Texas. Have you seen the blue bonnets in the whole field of blue bonnets?
Blue bonnet.
They'll have a field as big as this whole area right here. Just nothing but blue
Where's that?
in Texas. Like in, I don't know how, if how widespread in Texas, but like especially around Crossroads and Abilene, and that's why they make the song. Abilene, Abilene, prettiest girl I've ever seen. Ever?
Are you gonna play for Ben tonight?
I don't know. I haven't played a guitar in a long time. But I have a really good guitar now. I have several of them now.
I saw those in there.
Well, some of those aren't, but
You used to acoustic?
I still like my old Fender better.
Yeah.
$100 guitar.
Nice.
I mean, I grew up playing on the Fender, and they have a real narrow neck. And so I can't hit the chords on a guitar that has a wider neck. I miss it, you have to get used to it. And I like that Fender. It has a really nice sound, but it'll make, oh, look at it. It'll hurt your fingers after a while when you got a cheap guitar, though. You can't play very long. You play or anything?
Banjo.
You play the banjo?
I played a little bit in high school. I don't have one now.
A banjo?
Guess what else you played in high school?
Well, if you play a banjo, you can also play a mandolin.
Oh yeah?
Same thing.
Huh.
Right? Same chords.
The same number of 5 strings?
Yeah. Well, you can get a 4 or a 5, either way. Same as the banjo. But there's a lot of ukulele, all of them the same as a banjo. So you could play a ukulele. Oh, look at that big old sucker. Oh, you got to look at, did you see that? It's like a bear. No, I mean, it was a squirrel, but it was that big.
Who's a bear?
It's a marmot, I think. You know what a marmot is? Marmots
Oh, I
are,
see that.
I did.
you see it?
Go that side. Go to the other side of the tree. Go to the other side of the tree. Other side of the tree.
Where?
He ran on the rocks. Where has it been?
Ah, I guess it's gone.
He ran up like that.
Oh, there's one, yeah.
Oh, there he is.
Oh, I couldn't find him in my camera, so I don't think I got him. Oh well, he was a big old squirrel. See, those are the ones that live in the caves, and I have them out there too. They're big. They went into that trailer and got in there and crapped. Looked like a dog turd.
That's you said the rat-like things that live in the cave?
Yeah, they live in all these, everywhere all around here. There's caves, and those rats live in them.
Don't say the word bear next to it.
Well, I'm saying it was a big, like about, it looked almost, it looked the size of a raccoon, but it wasn't.
He said bear. I was like, we gotta go.
You know, raccoons have fingers,
I see him. I want one.
and so wouldn't that mean they're related to monkeys?
Not necessarily. So do little,
Somewhat. I mean, not technically, but they might be like way related in a long. Like I don't go by their definitions of what's related. For instance, you've seen a yucca,
The plant, right?
right?
Yeah.
There's another one called, I don't know if it's a spoon plant or banana. I think it's spoon plant. You can't tell the difference. They look exact. They have big plumes of white.
Yeah.
They have the same thing, but they're not related supposedly.
Huh.
See what I'm saying?
Emergent evolution.
I don't know. I just think they're wrong. I think they are related. They live in the same New Mexico. They're like, you on this side of the rock is this one, on this side of the rock is this one, and they look identical, but that's not related.
What do they do? They sequence the DNA or something?
Well, I mean, you know, like everything's related somehow or another. Like for instance, most of the fruit we eat comes from rosacea, which is a rose. So almonds, peaches are the same thing, but the peach you eat the pulp and you spit the seed out, but the almond you eat the seed and spit the pulp out. But apples are related to the rose hips. Like there's hundreds of different kinds of avocados are related. Probably pears, prunes, cherries, everything's related to the rosacea. Everything adapts from some common ancestor. So they break it down into families, species, that kind of thing. But I think you can go back another thing and you know, everything's related. Here's another little thing I learned.
Dad.
There are 11 different families, or I can't remember if it's family or species, probably like families, what they call them, of plant, right? And I was thinking, well, there's got to be 12, right? The 12 trees of life.
Okay.
So I'm looking it up, and there is another one, but there's only one left. They're all extinct.
Wow.
And the only one left of that particular plant that we don't have anymore is the ginkgo biloba. What do you call it? The ginkgo biloba.
Ginkgo biloba.
Yeah, ginkgo biloba. So I was thinking we better start taking ginkgo biloba supplements because we're probably missing that in our, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's the only plant left of that family.
I think they eat that in China. Ginkgo nuts.
Do they?
I think so.
How do they eat it? It's not
Stir fry.
Just like people say, oh, you shouldn't take cannabis, but we have cannabinoid receptors in our body. What are they doing there if we're not supposed to eat them? Or we have opioid receptors too.
Some anthropologist thinks that it's meant to make you a better hunter. Cannabis makes you focus in on one thing.
Well, you know, there's pictures of cannabis on the cuneiform stones in Babylon and Acadia,
Oh yeah.
and they called it the tree of life.
Huh.
And they said it was brought here by the gods or something.
Yeah. Well, the first building in Mesopotamia, they were trying to figure out what it was, and they found this big vat, and it has oxaloacetate in it, which
Yeah.
is like a byproduct of making beer. So that oldest building that we know is not a church, not a house. It's
A beer facility?
yeah.
Well, that would be what you'd want to worship, right? To have fun. That's what they
Yeah.
worshipped.
I don't know about that.
Nah, you know what I'm saying.
Alright, Dad,
Like you would give it more attention than
Don't drive
anything.
in the street. I'll drive if you don't want to drive.
You know what? Okay, but where am I gonna put this?
Just open the back.
How? Oops, I don't know.
Press 1, 2, 3.
I get to drive it to see if it runs good.
Yeah.
Ooh. All right. Signing off. Over and out. See you later. Where I miss.
Yeah, he still has it. Don't look.
Huh.
He's eating it now. Does he have it? Which one is it?
It's the hog.
Pause, pause. Where? Alright, he's gone down. Bye. I think he is in the bush eating it.
One of those birds had a mouse and they were fighting over it. Okay.
They're crazy. He's gonna eat it. Yeah.
You can see him eating it. Is it focused in?